Yesterday I showed you how to update your Wing compact with the USB method, and today I want to show you how to update it via a USB stick, which is a little bit easier. Now, the one thing I want to mention about the firmware for the Behringer WING is the model firmware does matter. So you do need the full size for the full size console, the rack firmware for the rack console, and the compact firmware for the compact console. So stick your USB drive into your computer. It does need to be a FAT32 formatted drive. NTFS will not work. So pull up the product page of your specific device on Behringer's site, and then we can download the firmware from there. Then we want to drag the Wing FW file onto the root portion of your USB drive. Once it's there, eject the drive, and then we'll move over to the console. With your console turned on, take your USB drive, stick it into the USB slot, then go to Setup. And then right here, we can go Update. And then we can select our firmware and then press Update. And then it's going to ask you, would you like to update your firmware? And in this case, we would press Confirm. Then it's going to ask you to shut down and reboot the console. So we can shut down. And then we can press and hold the effects button and then press Home. And once it reboots, we can click Setup, and then we can see that we are on firmware 3.1.